Welcome to Biblical Preaching. Thanks for joining me again as I look at another book I've recently read, The Patient's Guide to Neurosarcoidosis by Denise Sutherland. There are very few popular and affordable books on neurosarcoidosis, so when I saw that this book exists, I picked it up. So, what is neurosarcoidosis? It's an autoimmune disease that I have that takes the good tissue of the brain and turns it into scar tissue called granulomas. About 5% of sarcoidosis patients also have neurosarcoidosis. Sarcoidosis is the more general disease which attacks most of the organs in the body, but especially the lungs. About 6 out of every 100,000 people in the world are diagnosed with sarcoidosis, as I was back in 2000. It tends to appear in people between the ages of 20 and 40, and it can go into remission or it can be a long-time problem. I am of the latter group. There are theories as to how you get the disease, but no definitive answer. And there is no known cure at this point, but prednisone is the usual maintenance medication for the joint pain and swelling. For neurosarcoidosis, the granulomas damage the nerves, resulting in many different possible symptoms. Mine include phantom smells, hallucinations, seizures, neuropathy, stuttering, misuse of words, and so forth. Sutherland explains in her text that there are a number of tests that can be done to determine if you have sarcoidosis and neurosarcoidosis. And in the third chapter, she explains the medications that tend to be used for the pain and swelling, the chief one being prednisone, and all the side effects of these medications. In the fourth and fifth chapters, she looks at the emotional impact of this disease and the habits that can help you deal with the disease and what it does to you. The second half of the book is a collection of anecdotes from people with neurosarcoidosis. The book ends with a further reading list, a table of abbreviations, a glossary of terms which appear in bold type throughout her book, a reference page, and an index. I've done a lot of reading on sarcoidosis since I was diagnosed, so this book did not add much new knowledge to me. However, it's an excellent, well-written, well-resourced book, and I would recommend it to anyone who has been diagnosed with sarcoidosis or neurosarcoidosis, or anyone who has been diagnosed in your family, and to buy it and keep it on hand as a reference.